Back stocks hovering near the flat line this morning after hitting some fresh records last week. Joining us here at Post 9 this morning, Interactive Brokers Chief Strategist Steve Sosnick is back. Looking at some areas, Steve, it sounds like where you're not fully convinced, right?
There's certainly a degree of froth out there, Carl, and I think that's undeniable at this point. I'm not going to say the whole market is frothy, although it's certainly smelling that way to some extent. But I think that, when you see money flowing into SPACs again, when you see meme stocks make periodic reappearances, when you see people sort of indiscriminately throwing money at, at crypto treasury companies where you can just go buy the crypto rather than pay 2 or 3 times book for that privilege, that's where I start to see the signs of froth, because people are just in that mindset of buying things because they're going up.
You lump small caps into that group?
No, but small caps I have this love-hate relationship with small caps. I think small caps fall in somewhat because the vast majority of the stocks in the Russell 2000, I shouldn't say vast majority, the majority of the stocks, Russell 2000, don't make money. So for them to succeed, you need either aggressive rate cuts, which the Fed hasn't really told us we're getting. The market sort of assumes that, but we're not there yet. Or you need a really robust economy, which, by the way, will probably preclude too many rate cuts. If you get the combination of both, sure. The reason I don't short these names is because the Russell 2000 fits neatly into most of the Mag 7 stocks. It's $3 trillion market cap, basically total, which when you have things like NVIDIA, Microsoft, et cetera, trading above that, you could see the big moves you get in these big stocks. Why couldn't you get a similarly big move in the right. Russell 2000?
I'm thinking of this note out of Goldman over the weekend. Do I love the tactical risk reward? I don't. With that said, you've been paid to be, as they put it, irresponsibly bullish.
Yeah, I wish I'd seen that before. That completely agrees with my thinking. They're basically, at this point, close your eyes, buy. For the most part, it's been working. That's not a strategy for the long term, but it's working at present because the mentality, the mood is so positive.
It seems to have overpowered any kind of seasonality that September historically has given us, right?
Yes, but I wrote at the beginning of the month that seasonality is a fluky thing. Last September we were up 2%. The Septembers before that were in a five-year losing streak. Over the past 25 years, I think it was 12 up and 13 down, or vice versa. That's a coin flip. That's not a reason to invest. And so seasonality works, but really only up to a point.
Really interesting period, and we'll see what these last. I think New Year's Eve is 100 days from today.
Oh, wow.